Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. This is going to be a short video because I'm actually running out of storage on my phone and I ordered a SIM card to transfer all these videos over, but that won't be coming in until tomorrow, so it's going to be very short. What I'm going to do and show you how to make is jasmine rice, homemade, all right? Now they say those two chemicals which cause the breathing problems and everything I talked about they said it gives a floral. So what I did was, I have rose water, which is floral. Floral means flowers. That's the undertone of you get the seasonings. So you're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter into a saucepan, and I'm using the measurements only for 1 cup. So if you want to make extra, you're going to have to double it. Okay? And I'm sorry I'm going to have to rush you through this, but space is literally my problem. Not only do I run out of space in the kitchen, I run out of space as well on my phone. Where's my glasses? Okay. Now to make sure we get this going properly, I'm going to put my seasonings in a bowl. You need 2 garlics minced. Now you need, in a small bowl, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Some people call it turmeric. My husband calls it tamarick, so I sort of call it by tamarick. Okay. So my teaspoon won't fit in there, so we'll do it this way. Okay. You're also going to need 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. I know this one will fit in here quite nicely. And you're going to need 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, isn't that interesting? This is a Middle Eastern flavoring combination people like. But if you want to get away from those chemicals, we have to go another route, which means we have to make it ourselves. 1/8 is actually 1/2 of 1/4 teaspoon. If you have trouble with your fractions, just letting you know. Okay, we got that. All right, when the butter melts, you're going to add your 2 garlics to it. I know you can't see it because I have an American beef stew going on and I can't get you over here on the front burner. It's the back burner and I don't know if I can get you to see it. So we're going to saute this onion, these 2 garlics, cloves of garlic. And then we're going to add these seasonings, and then we're going to add white rice. Long grain. I told you I don't use white rice, but for you, I am doing this today. Okay, where did I put my strainer? Rice in here because we're going to have to strain it. So you're going to need 1 cup of long grain. Okay, I need this spoon. Even I can hardly get here myself. So I'll bring you over here, but I don't know how much you're going to be able to see because we're in the back of the stove at this point. Okay. So when I make an American stew, I will show you. The only thing is that I didn't use water. I used vegetable stock in it. Okay, garlic. You have to smell the garlic. Okay, when you can smell the buttery garlic, add your seasonings. And now you're going to rinse your rice and get it in there. This is blooming, they call it blooming seasonings. That is the term when you're cooking the flavors into the oil or the butter. Well, it's all considered, a fat. And you're going to stir the rice into it. I want to smell it. Oh God. That does smell good. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, what we're going to use for the floral seasoning is rose water. If you don't know where to get it, go to a Middle Eastern store because they do use it a lot. Okay? How much am I going to put in? I better measure it so you have an idea. I'm going to put a tablespoon in. We'll see how it is. Maybe 2. We want the rice to cook into it. It has a slight floral. This is going to be interesting how this is going to come out. That's 2 tablespoons of rose water. It's not the kind you use at the Botanica. You have to sit there and either get it at Amazon. They do not close to a Middle Eastern store. They also have orange water as well. These are some of the seasonings that our founding parents used to use. Okay, now we're going to add in a cup and a half of water, I think they say. I know I usually use stock, but for you I'm actually doing it this way. Now you're going to have to add some salt. I don't know how much salt you want, so you're going to have to adjust that yourself. Oh, it's getting a very lovely flavor. I'm going to taste it for salt. Okay. We're going to put a lid on this, and we are going to cook this rice. That is a homemade version of jasmine rice. Once it cooks completely up, then what you're going to do is take a fork, put it and fluff it up. And if you need more liquid, adjust it accordingly. You shouldn't, but if you do, that's pretty much it. All right? If you think 1.5 cups of water is too much, put 1 1/4 cups. Cook it till the water evaporates. Check it, and if you need to add more, you have more. Anyway, I will let you see it at the end, and I'm sorry I'm rushing you through this, but I just can't because I don't have any room. Okay, it's done. Jasmine rice. Now I'll taste it. I don't use jasmine rice because you can smell the floral smell, and you can smell the seasonings. I'm letting you know. Oh, it's hot. But if I can make this myself, by all means, I look these recipes up and try to get to the original recipe. If there's chemicals in it, find out what the chemicals make the flavor of, and then try to mimic it with natural ingredients. You will not be disappointed. I think I need to add more salt to it. Okay, but there's homemade jasmine rice. Now I have to cut you off quickly. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I'll get my SIM card and I'll fix the phone. Bye-bye.